what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm super excited because I placed an order for Ariana Grande's new makeup line called R.E.M Beauty. So I got a couple things. I perused around on the website and picked a couple of things that I thought looked interesting or that I wanted to try. I didn't get everything in the line, but I just grabbed a few things to just test out and kind of get a feel for the brand and some thoughts. I think she's gonna have different phases that she's like bringing out in her line. So this was like the first phase. So I just wanted to try a couple of things and see how it goes. So yeah, they just came in the mail today. It is currently, let me see what time it is. It's 9:30 on a Tuesday night, the week of Thanksgiving. So yeah, I'm doing my makeup late at night, but I don't really care. I wanted to test this stuff out. So I just got home from work and I did redo my makeup, just like my base makeup and stuff, because I'm gonna just do the products that came in the mail to share with you. So let's go ahead and get into it because I am so ready. I am a really big fan of Ariana Grande. I love her music and she is just so beautiful and very creative and artistic. I love her vibe and I do love her fragrances and stuff as well. I have mentioned them on my channel a lot of times. But of course, with that being said, I am going to give you guys my honest opinions, my thoughts, and what I think of the brand. I'm somebody who can separate the person from the brand. Sometimes I'll like some of the products but not the person, or sometimes I'll love the person but not some of the products, and that just happens sometimes, you know. You're not gonna love every single thing, and yeah, so that's just a little disclaimer I wanted to put out there. So it's just a regular cardboard box, but inside it's like fully like space gray, and they did put a ton of tissue paper, and there was some other paper in there as well, but I already took it out. But it was wrapped very nicely and it just says R.E.M Beauty on it. Start with the highlighter. So the highlighter is called a highlighter topper, I guess, and I got mine in the shade Miss Mercury. The unit carton of this seems really nice, honestly. So this is what it looks like. It has R.E.M Beauty printed on the packaging right here, and then it has the highlighter shade listed on the back here. The highlight does look like it retails for $22. The pattern in this is so pretty, honestly. It looks really gorgeous, but it's like a beautiful champagne. So let me just do a little swatch of this. Here's a swatch of it. It seems to be really reflective. So here is what the highlighter looks like. It is called Miss Mercury. I think it, let me take a look here in this mirror, but I think it looks really, really pretty. Maybe it picks up on like my skin texture a little bit more, which I don't love when highlights do that. I don't love when highlights accentuate texture. This one I think does a little bit, but I mean, most highlights do. When you're putting shimmer over not the smoothest surface, you're gonna see a little bit, you know. So it's not bad though. I think that this is really pretty. The shade I think would look good on a variety of people. I really like this. This compact actually is like a little magnet, so it kind of is magnetized. It's more of like a hard plastic though, I would say, but I think that this is really cute. I know it's a little early for lips, but I hate when my lips are bare. I have some chapstick on, but I did order one of the lipsticks, which is probably what I'm most excited about. This is the On Your Color matte lipstick, and I got mine in the shade Tiramisu. This just looked really pretty on the website. But it comes in like a little plastic baggie then, and this is actually a pretty big lipstick, but this packaging is adorable. Oh my gosh, it's like, it is like a little space helmet or something. I love that. You guys probably can't see that with my crazy lights, but it like magnifies the tip of the lipstick so you can see it better, like you see it up close, which is honestly pretty awesome. This also is a magnetic little closure here, so it automatically closes for you. This one does retail for $19, which is pretty standard for a lipstick. I think, you know, a more high-end lipstick, they're usually around $20. So this is Tiramisu. It looks really pretty. It has the little logo embossed in there, or like engraved in there. So let me go ahead and I'll swatch it on my hand for you guys. So there's a little swatch of it. That color is looking perfect for fall. Here's the lip color on. I think that is honestly a really pretty shade for the fall and winter months. I love the deeper, darker lips. And this actually feels really, really comfortable on the lips. It's not one of those mattes that you really have to drag and like that are so annoying to put on. It's actually really, really comfortable. I will say it is a little bit more of a buildable coverage. I would say you have to swipe quite a few times to really get the payoff. But in the end, I think that's really, really pretty. And next, we are gonna go in with one of the eyeshadow palettes here. So this is the Midnight Shadows eyeshadow palette, and it's the Midnight Snack shade, or yeah, Midnight Snack is what the palette's called. And this one is kind of the more purpley tone. They had a lot of neutrals and stuff on their website, but I have a lot of neutral palettes and I just wanted to get the one that was a bit different. So up top it has the shades and their names as well, which is pretty neat. I like how they did that. They kept everything very galactic, very spacey and galactic, which is totally on brand for her. Oh, it looks like there's a scratch on this or something. Hopefully you guys can see that, but there's like a black scratch. I don't know if the camera's picking this up because it's so reflective, but there's like a pretty big black scratch. It's kind of disappointing because the whole thing is like, it's chrome and pretty, but mine has like a big black scrape on it, which it's not a big deal because I probably would have ended up kind of banging it up anyway, but it's not the most like super high-end feeling. Let me see how much this retails for. This is $24 and it has 6 shades. Here's an up close of the palette. It does look like some of the brown got in the blue or something happened. I don't know. Probably just from trying to ship stuff and it getting bumped around and all that, but here's what it looks like. First off, I'm gonna go in with Sachet Sorbet, which is this kind of mauve shade right here, and I'm just gonna take that one and blend it through the crease. I'm gonna take Plumbledore and also kind of more focus that one probably on the outer corner, but blend it in the crease a little bit as well. take Blueberry here and actually put this one, I think, on my lid. And I am just going to use my finger, so wish me luck. So here is that Blueberry shade on the lid. I do want to deepen up the outer corner, so I'm going to be taking the deepest shade in the palette, which is called Cheeky Hijiki. I think is what it's called. But it's kind of a metallic, sparkly black. I'm going to take that one and focus that really on my outer corner and just really deepen everything up and make sure it's all blended and kind of smoky. There's a little bit of fallout under here, but I'm sure I can just kind of whisk that away. Yeah, see, that just went away, no problem at all. Okay, then I'm going to take the kind of light metallic purple, which is called Whipped Cream in the palette. It is this one right here. I'm going to put that just on the inner portion of my lid. I'm taking it on my finger here, and I'm just kind of blending that in with the Blueberry shade that we had laid down on the lid. I'm going to take the Plum Bulldor shade, which was that deep burgundy, and run this one on my lower lash line. Just keep it kind of simple. I do want to take the highlight shade that we use and also pop that into my inner corner here. I'm going to take Eggnog, the cream shade, and just kind of soften up the edges of this look. This eye look is pretty different than stuff that I normally do, because a lot of my stuff is more warm tones, and this is definitely kind of a night look that's more cool tone, which is different for me, but I'm not hating it. Next up, I have the Voluminous mascara here, the Flourishing Volumizing Mascara. This one does retail on their website for $15, and it's in the shade Midnight Black. So let's go ahead and pop this open, see what this packaging looks like. Of course, they stuck with the chrome theme. So here is what the tube looks like. I actually like the shape of it. It kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, a crystal or something like that. The wand is actually pretty big, and it's kind of different shaped. Doesn't smell like anything. Sometimes mascaras have like weird smells, but doesn't smell like anything. Let me see if this lipstick smells. The lipstick doesn't, nothing really has a scent that I'm noticing anyway. I'm gonna curl my lashes real quick, and then we can start applying this mascara. here is what the mascara looks like on my natural lashes. I am more of a liner lash girl, so I do like to wear some falsies. But honestly, I don't think that this looks bad. Since the eye look is pretty dramatic and stuff, I don't think that it looks that bad. But I do really like my lashes to be a lot. They do have liner and lashes that come in her line and stuff. I just didn't end up picking those up, so I'm going to be putting my own on. But yeah, I'm going to go throw those on real quick. I will say that mascara, I think it is pretty. It is a bit more of a drier formula. That's just what I noticed, but I don't think it's bad by any means. Okay guys, so here is the completed makeup look all together, trying out the new products and everything. I want to go ahead and do a little rundown and give you guys my thoughts on each of the products that I purchased. So let's go ahead and start off with the highlighter here. Based on first impressions here, I really do like this highlight. This highlight retails for $22, which I think is pretty normal price for more high-end brands and everything. I do really like it so far. I think it is really pretty, so I would recommend this one to you guys. And let's go ahead and talk about the lipstick next. The lipstick I actually really like. I think this is probably my favorite product that I tried out today. I just love this packaging, and I think the shade is really pretty. I'm kind of curious to try out some of the other ones and see how they are as well, but I do really think this is a gorgeous shade for the fall and the winter months here. Oh yeah, and this does retail for $19, which is pretty standard for more high-end makeup. Show you guys the eyeshadow palette. This one, I do think that the look ended up coming out very pretty in the end. I think it was a really nice look. Her story I do like in this palette, just because I don't have a whole lot of palettes like this, and I think it's fun and different, and it is really pretty. It's just, it was more of a buildable. This is definitely a palette you have to build up, not like the most pigmented right off the bat. Maybe it's better for beginners with makeup if you're kind of scared of just super pigmented shadows. This is the type of formula that you can kind of build up to your liking, which is nice. It's just, I'm kind of more used to shadows being like ready to go right then and there, so it did take a little bit more for me to work with to get it to look how I exactly wanted. But I do think it performed really nice actually overall. 24 I don't think is horrible for a little palette, you know. It's really nice to travel with and everything. Especially I think the neutral color tones will be great for like everyday use. But this one I do think is pretty, and I will continue to use. Like I said, it's definitely unique in my collection because I don't have a lot of cool tones and stuff. I think these are bad though. Like I said, it's just not something I would probably get every color of or anything. I wanted to try one out and see how it went for me. I have so many eyeshadows. I wouldn't say it's one of the best shadows I ever tried, but definitely not one of the worst. It does have a pretty solid formula. I also have this mascara. The mascara I'm not really sure about. It's definitely something I'm gonna have to keep trying. Kind of hard to get a first opinion on that since we don't know if it's gonna flake or smudge or what's gonna happen with it. So it's definitely something I'm gonna have to keep testing, so I can't really give you guys my full opinions on this yet, but I don't think that it was bad. So far I think it did a pretty good job, so I'm just gonna have to keep trying it out before I can totally recommend this one to you guys. It did retail for $15 as well, which is kind of mid-range. Love that all of her products I think were below $30, which is really nice, especially for her younger consumers who want to try her stuff but don't want to break the bank to test out some of these products. So I think it is really nice she kept it all under 30. Okay guys, that is pretty much all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed me testing out these products and giving my thoughts and opinions. I'm really excited to see what her brand has to offer. Like I said, it was really fun giving these a try and trying something new, and I'm really excited to see what her brand holds in the future. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. It means the absolute world to me, and I just want to give a big thank you to all of you guys for sticking around and watching today's video. I will see you guys in my next one.